Yo, what's going on, guys? This is the 4th Gen Gamer here with...
Just play Pokemon! Guys, girls, children, animals, guys and girls are still children. Everybody of all ages, kinds, everything that can understand what the hell is going on, you're going to want to pay attention for the next few minutes. If you've already seen the title, this is an important video.
Yeah, this is something nuts. You're not gonna see anything remotely close to this on YouTube. This is a Rising Ruby and Sinking Sapphire Soul Link Egglocke. Holy shit. If you guys don't know what Rising Ruby and Sinking Sapphire are, they are hacks of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire by Drayano, that guy that made Ticker Gold, Storm, Silver, Blaze, Black, Volt, White, Blaze Black 2, Volt White 2. Yeah, that guy. He made a 6th gen hack. So we will be running through that game. If you know his hacks, they are very challenging. And on top of that, we are throwing the Egglocke component where you guys send us eggs and we use them with Nuzlocke rules. And on top of that, we're playing with a Soul Link, which pretty much matches up mine and JPP's team. This is like nuts. We're going to blow up the internet, I think.
Wait, I have to trust you?
Yeah. Hey, at least it's not sin.
Oh, man,
at least it's not
this is
sin.
gonna be entertaining.
You know, if it was sin, you'd be fucking screwed. Let's be honest.
Oh boy, but yes, guys, it is going to be really cool. 4GG has the down low on what you need to do. So we're going to put this up on both channels, this tutorial and the videos of this series. I will say right away, just before we get into the tutorial, please pay attention to this entire video. It's very important that you don't skip steps of what 4GG is about to say. If you have any questions, make sure that you hit up me on Twitter or the 4th Gen Gamer on Twitter. It's the 4th Gen Gamer with the number 4 on Twitter for 4GG and Just Play Pokemon for me. Make sure you're following us. You'll get announcements and all that stuff, but we want this to go well. It's very important, and for me, I quite literally put my money where my mouth is because I didn't get the thing that you need to play these ROM hacks early, and it cost me a good bit, so I am doing this for you guys.
Yeah,
it's
same.
Very important, very important that you just take the time to watch this whole thing. He's going to lay it out for you, and I'm going to shut my face.
Alright, so first things first, you're going to need to download the program PK Hex. I'll leave this link to the site down below. Just download it. It's pretty easy. Just, you know, you download it and you open it up. It's a little .exe file. It has a nice Pokeball icon we're opening up right now. And you guys are going to need to create some eggs for us. So I'll show you guys how to make one egg, and then we'll go over a couple other little rules that we put in place here. But here you are. You can see the main menu here. You have main. This has different information about the Pokemon. Please make sure that it is a base evolution, no legendaries, no Charizards, nothing like that. Let's make a little Piplup here. So look up.
Like, yeah, for example,
Piplup.
if you want us to have a Venusaur, then you would send a Bulbasaur. Don't send an Ivysaur, don't send a Venusaur, don't send stuff with weird items on it. Just make sure that you have it at its first possible form.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll make a Bulbasaur actually. Let's make a little Bulbasaur. There is a little button here, the little star, to make it shiny. I'm not sure how that works, if it works or not, but it doesn't hurt to add it. If you want it to be shiny, you can throw that in there. And then we really would appreciate it under the nickname box. You can go ahead and give it a nickname. I mean, if we have to come up with nicknames, you know, that's okay, but go ahead and leave a nickname on there. I'm going to name this I mean ... for obvious reasons.
Perfect.
Now, over here we have XP and level. Just leave that blank for now. We're going to make it into an egg in just a little bit. Then you have nature. If you want to make it competitive and make it awesome for us, you can. If you want to give it a terrible nature, so we're kicking ourselves in the Let's Play, fuck you. I mean, do that too.
Right.
So, yeah, let's make this thing, let's make it a modest Bulbasaur. There we go. And as far as held items go, I'm not sure if they break the eggs or if it's good or not, so just leave it blank. This is our first time doing this, so let's just be safe rather than sorry. Leave that blank. Friendship, you can leave that blank as well. Ability, you only have any options that are actually legal, so if you want to give it a hidden ability, you can do that, or just give it the normal one. We'll give this, Bulbasaur, we'll give it Chlorophyll. Keep the language the same, and this is pretty important. Check the little box that says is eggs, so you know, yeah, it's an egg for us. Now we can hatch it. And you have some other stuff here, infected, cured, just leave all that alone. No need to really change any of that. Down by country, I guess you can just make it, you know, United States, since that's where we are. leave the sub-region alone, and you can make the 3DS region the Americas. Not sure if that really matters, but might as well make it where we're from. Just makes sense, so we'll do that. And that should be about it for this over here. Oh, and one more little thing. When you do make it into an egg, you will have to change the nickname again. So let's make it I mean, and make sure that you click the little check mark next to nicknames. So now that that's done, we're going to go over to Met. Now, when you make this thing into an egg, over on the main tab, when you click is egg, it will really take care of everything for you. So you can pretty much leave this alone, and you don't really have to worry about it, except for Met date over here. You can probably just make this, you know, whatever today's date is. You could just make it that. Here is November 9th. So nothing really have to change there, just don't make it anything nuts, because once you start throwing in stuff that wouldn't be in the normal game, then it might not hatch for us, and it might not work. Now this one is pretty important.
Err on the side of caution. I would much rather be able to use your egg than not use your egg, and if we get bad eggs, then we're going to be some pissed off mofos.
Yeah, so if like you say that the game it came from was Pokemon XD, it may not work, and we may just have to throw your egg out, and that sucks. I mean, XD is an awesome game, but I don't know if you can really get eggs from there. So, anyway, here's the next one. Pretty important. We have stats. So, you have the IVs and you have the EVs. So, for IVs, play it safe. Just click randomize IVs until you find something that you like. If you want to get a Pokemon with really high special attack, then, you know, keep on clicking it until you get something really nice for special attack. And if you want to get a good number for us, then, you know, keep hitting it. If you want to just hit it once, just hit it once. Now, for randomized EVs, you could do that. Or if you want, you can actually enter in values, but this is really important. Down by the total, wherever here where my mouse is, this has to be 504 or lower. So I'm going to click randomize here. You can see here it's 510, but those last few don't really matter. So, you know, anyone that's into like competitive battling, you could have 510 EVs. You know, it doesn't really matter those last few, but if you want to enter in like, you know, some competitive numbers, you could do that. You can go on Smogon, do what you gotta do, but, you know, make sure it's legal. That's really important, because if it's not legal, it won't hatch and we can't use it, and that's no fun. So now that that's all done, we'll go over to attacks, and this area is also pretty important, because if you mess this up, then the Pokemon won't be legal. So make sure that any moves that you give it are going to be moves that it can learn at level 1, you know, when it hatches and stuff. So moves that can learn at level 1, or egg moves. If you want to give us some badass egg moves, go for it. I mean, hey, if there's anything remotely good about Shinx.
Once again, please err on the side of caution. If you have a Magikarp and you give it Hyper Beam, I'm gonna be mad. So I know it sounds kind of condescending, but people do this every time, and then they get mad when we can't use their eggs, or they get mad at us for not knowing which moves are egg moves. You can see a list for GG. We'll have that in the description, along with the emails to send the eggs to. So just have to re-emphasize that. Please don't give me a fire-spinning Venusaur. As much as I would love to have that.
Pretty much. So I am just pulling up, as JP was talking there, I pulled up here on Bulbapedia. This is a good example of how you guys can find out exactly what the moves are. Just pull up Bulbapedia, pull up Survey, pull up a website, and you can see here for Gen 6, make sure it's no Gen 4, Gen 5, any of that, you can see moves by level up, and you can see by start, so we could give Bulbasaur Tackle, and we can also give it any of these moves by breeding. So any of these moves, we can give it, but make sure it's Gen 6, and it is legal. If it's not, we're just not going to use it, so you're wasting your own time. So let's just give it Tackle, just keep it simple for now, and it'll automatically give it the right amount of PP. PP. So yeah. And don't give it PP ups. I always have problems when people give PP ups to eggs, so just don't do it. Don't be that guy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So yeah. And then last but not least, we have over here the OT. Don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. Don't touch it. Once you have all of this done, you can go to File, Save As, and then save it wherever you want. Just, I'll name mine, we'll name it I mean. Try not to leave any spoilers in there if possible. Just, you know, name it something random that we won't know. You can see it here, I saved it to my desktop. Here it is, the name of the egg is I mean. So, that's pretty awesome. You have made your first egg. And I say first because you guys can send in multiple eggs. We have a limit here, but you guys can send up to 5 eggs to each of us. So, also with that being said, if you're gonna send an egg to me, send one to JPP. And vice versa.
Don't send the same ones.
And don't send the same. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Awkward.
Don't do it. Don't. That would be a weird soul link pair. It's like they're the same
don't
exact
do that.
thing. Don't do that. That's bad. So now you're scratching your head. Well, how the hell do we send it to you? Well, we are going to take these by email, alright? So just take the file, the .pk6 file over here, take this and just drag it onto an email, no zips, none of this other crap, just send us up to 5 eggs each. And we all have the emails down in the description. JPP's is justplaypkmn@gmail.com, and mine is 4ggeggs@gmail.com. But those will be down in the description, and if you send more than 5, we just won't use them. We'll just throw 5 in there, just so it's fair to everybody, so they can get their eggs in the game, and hopefully we'll get to use a lot of them. So with that being said, I think that's pretty much it, really. Anything you want to throw in before we get out of here, man?
We love you guys. Thank you. We finally found 2 projects at once that we're going to be doing that are really dope, and I hope that you guys are excited. What I'm excited to prove to you guys is, if you haven't watched videos of either mine or 4GG's for a while, we're back in a big way, and this is the best way we can announce it. Send us these eggs. Guarantee you they're going to be used in some way, shape, or form, and we're going to power through this, guys. I'm excited about a Pokemon game again, and I can't wait to show that to you. We're going to have a blast with this, and I appreciate your support, everybody. And last thing, if you guys watch this whole video, then just leave Bulbasaur and Piplup forever in the comments section.
Woohoo, yeah! Yeah,
That's
Piplup
right.
people and the JPP family unite.
That's right. Let's do this.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. Peace.